So what I'm going to demonstrate for you now is something you can do on LinkedIn to begin to create new connections on LinkedIn that will allow you to develop these over time. Cool. So hopefully you can see my screen. I'm going to jump onto LinkedIn. Great. So if I'm on LinkedIn, and of course today is the day my internet is extremely slow and not loading for you. But if I'm on LinkedIn and say I want to grow my connections, I want to reach out to new people, I want to find someone new to connect with and begin to develop a relationship with them, I might just jump to LinkedIn and start scrolling until I find something that is notable or something that interests me, something that's going to allow me to create a conversation. Now, usually when I do this, my internet works properly and I've got many different things to kind of talk about, or opportunities to talk to people about. However, the only thing I can see here is Cam O'Riordan celebrating a post by Game Day. So in conjunction with our partners at Basketball New Zealand, to celebrate the launch of the Women's NBL competition, we've worked with their team providing an upgraded digital web presence. Cool. So I can probably still reach out to Cam and create a relationship based on this. Now, rather than talking to absolutely anybody and going after one person in particular, one thing to understand is that if you want to increase the number of responses that you get on LinkedIn, talk to the people who use LinkedIn. And the people who use LinkedIn are the people who post on LinkedIn. And what's even better is that the people who post on LinkedIn are the people who are asking to have a conversation. They want people to engage with their content. They want people to reach out. So you've got a much higher strike rate of connecting with these people by talking to the people who are posting. So I'm going to presume for this example that Cam has done a post about Game Day's work, celebrating the launch of the WNBL competition. And I might go into Cam's profile and just say, hey, Cam, great to see what Game Day and Stack Sports are doing with the WNBL by providing an upgraded digital web presence. It'd be great to hear more about it. Now, Cam, being the lovely guy that he is, and he'd be listening for sure, he would probably say to anybody, not just me, who just happens to know him already, thanks for taking interest. Thanks for sending me a message. And now you've got a conversation with Cam. And once you start that conversation, then you can take it wherever you want. You can ask more questions about what that piece of work involves, or you can ask more questions about Cam himself. And if you're a student, if you want to learn more about Cam, then go down that direction. You might want to have a Zoom or a coffee, but by starting with a really targeted and individualized and personable message, you're going to have a lot more success getting cut through right at the start. Now, if you can't remember those steps I've summarized, there's a little document that you guys can download, which I'll paste a link to now. So you can jump onto that. I've kind of put it all together in a concise little document that you can check out and keep from here on in. Cool, I'll just get this back up. Cool. So 1,000 contacts might seem like a long way off at the moment for some of you, but I want to challenge you all, especially the students on the call, to develop 5 quality contacts by the end of the year. So by December 31, I want you to all have established 5 new quality contacts from people all over the world, in different industries, in different fields, all who can offer you advice and recommend you for jobs. And you just never know where those connections will lead you to in the future. It might be 3-5 years times that you end up, over in India, and they host you for dinner, and then that creates an opportunity for your work at the time, or something more immediate might happen. But I'd encourage you to all jump on LinkedIn, try that out, create new quality connections that are going to increase your odds for jobs. So again, every time your network grows, so too does your chances of finding a job in sport. And if you can develop quality relationships, those chances increase even more. So now that your network is growing and beginning to get to know more people, it's time to show them what you can do. And if you're pretty savvy